Is your wife complaining that the heater ain't working on the Samsung dryer? Well, mine is too. So just real quick, I always tell myself when I do these little fixes, I'm actually going to record it. I'll make a video of taking this apart, but for now, very easy. Couple screws, takes this off. Then you got this little wire here. I actually didn't take it off, but if you wanted to, you can clamp on here and then it pulls right off. Same thing with this. You got that wire here. Very simple. Has these little clips in there. Takes that off. Top part of this is just a couple screws. You guys will be able to figure it out if you're watching this video and trying to do it yourself. You should be able to take that panel off. So I'll tell you what I got here. So you got a couple safety switches over here. And if you want to check those, you actually, without taking everything apart, like these other YouTube videos show you, you can test your safeties there. One, and then that second one that you see with the two blue wires there. Oh, so blue and the black, these two safety switches here, when you read with your meter, your continuity should be full continuity, so you should have a closed circuit on those two. Those are normally closed. Then you have your heating elements back there. As you can see, you have a blue and a red on that very far last one. When you're checking heating elements, also that should be a closed circuit with a small ohm reading. You have another safety there. That actually took off because I was testing it here. But that was not the issue. So like I say, if you want to go ahead and test that heating element, because it's a pain in the butt from that way, you can test your two safeties and check continuity, and I'll show you what I found here. And also, this is not a professional video. This is just maybe a technician can watch this and get that. So I'll go ahead and put my meter continuity test. And I'll do this with one hand. So here, once again, I have the power off right now. Anytime you check continuity, you want the power off. You don't want to mess up your meter and you don't want to get electrocuted. So there I've got two leads on my heating elements. Remember those heating elements inside of there? That's a closed circuit. So I should be getting some type of resistance in there. As you can see, it's an open line. So what that tells you, it's just an open circuit. So somehow in between those heating elements, they're bad because they're open somewhere. And I expected them to see if I can pull them out and then, you know, put them on the video, but you can't really see. So internally, that should be a closed circuit. It's not. So, and with all my other safeties closed, another thing I did just to verify that that is bad. Obviously the continuity test, that's good enough, and especially without ohms readings, but I actually kicked the power on and checked my relay up there. My relay was sending 120 to this leg, and when the relay closes, it sends power to this other leg here. So now you get your 240 to these heating elements here. So that relay was working, obviously, because I had 240 down here. So if you know, if you're, how can I say this? If you feel safe using the meter around these little tight spaces, you can always check power here. These two leads right here, you should have 240. So that if you have 240 here, that lets you know that up on that box, I'll show you right now, that relay is closed. So you're actually sending 240 volts to your heating elements. So what I have when I have power on is I have 120, 120. Put those together, you have 240. So 240 volts to those heating elements. I should be activating those heating elements and they should be working. But in this case, the diagnosis to this Samsung is I had bad heating elements. Just a simple way, if you don't want to take this entire thing apart and you feel pretty safe about going down here and using your meter, most of it you can do it with your no power to the heater. And again, I don't make these videos, but I decided I would because I fix stuff. I'm an air conditioning guy. If you wanted to check that relay, it's in here. I have all that covered in there, but that's where your relay is. But like I said, you don't even have to check that relay or that thermistor. If you're having problems, just check your heating elements with your multimeter. Continuity between all your safeties is what you should have, and also continuity on your heating elements there. So I'll be ordering that part. Shoot, I don't know, if I get one comment, I'll do a replacement part and stuff, how to change those out.